Hi everyone, Matt Watson here from Carwow. How you all doing? So I've got a bit of a new school versus old school drag race for you in SUVs. In terms of the new school, it's this. A Volvo T8 by Polestar. This has a 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine, but it's boosted by an electric motor, and combined you have 405 horsepower and 675 newton meters of torque. It's got an 8-speed automatic gearbox, sending power to all four wheels, which should mean good away from the light traction. The only downside is that this thing is pretty heavy. It's 2.2 tons. It's also pretty expensive. You're looking at around £65,000. Over the far end is another new school car, another hybrid. It's the Audi Q5e TFSI 55e. You got all that? Once again, it's got a 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine boosted by an electric motor, though in that case it only maxes out at 367 horsepower. It's also got 500 newton meters of torque. It sends power to all four wheels via a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox, which incidentally has launch control, unlike this Volvo. It's also cheaper. It starts from £55,000. In terms of weight, that's about 2.1 tons. That's the penalty for having an electric motor and some batteries. It adds weight. Representing the old school, we have a BMW X3 M40i. Keeps it simple. Straight 6, 3-litre, turbo, 354 horsepower. It's also got 500 newton meters of torque, so just like the Audi. Sends power to all four wheels via an 8-speed automatic gearbox with launch control. It's the lightest car here, no batteries, so comes in at around 1.9 tons. It's also the cheapest. £52,000 is the starting price. Before we race, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit that bell icon to turn your notifications on so you're alerted when we make a new upload. And of course, if you want to follow us on Instagram, it's at carwow, so go check that out. Right, after all that, shall we get on with it? Yeah, let's do it.
Three, two, one.
Oh, not too bad. That BMW's off first. It's close though. This is close. Come on, can I beat the Audi? The Audi's gaining on me. Please beat the Audi. Can I hold the Audi off? Oh, that was interesting. So the car without any kind of hybrid assistance wins the day. But what's your economy saying? Are you as smug as me and the Audi are?
23.2 to the gallon.
Are you? Not after that, you're not. Your car shot off really nicely. It does launch all right, doesn't it, that thing?
X3, I think, has the right amount of power for the chassis, so it just takes off clean. No wheel spin, no nothing.
How's the launch in the Audi? I sort of beat you off the line, I'm pretty sure. I wasn't quite as quick as the BMW, but the Audi seemed to go okay.
Yeah, it's not the fastest launching car in the world, and it was certainly the slowest off the line, but I think I was gaining on you. There just wasn't enough space in the quarter mile to catch you.
Well, I thought you were gaining, but the distance didn't seem to decrease after a while. I don't think, but maybe I was too busy looking at the BMW, just seeing kind of its rear three quarters as it passed the line ahead of both of us.
So then, what exactly happened? Well, the BMW did the standing quarter mile in 13.4 seconds. The Volvo took 13.6 seconds, and the Audi 13.7 seconds.
The good thing about these hybrids is that you get a boost from the electric motor, so let's see what difference that makes in our next test. Okay, now we're going to have a rolling race from 50 miles an hour. Cars are in their comfort settings. Gearboxes, fully automatic mode. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this took off really well. Oh, wow. This picked up so well. Yeah, I'm leaving them. Doing lots of speed now. The BMW looks like it's edging back. It's coming back. Oh! It's gonna just take me before everyone brake. Whoa! Right, first things first, this thing took off absolutely brilliantly. How was the Audi?
Well, it was all right for the first couple of seconds. I think I had the edge on the BMW and I was just behind you, but after that it just all fell apart for me.
I was amazed, it just pulled. It was like I was in the power band straight away and it was off. I noticed the BMW kind of just get dropped by this Volvo initially.
Yeah, completely. The moment you said go, you went and I was waiting.
I was well ahead of you till about 120, and then you just started in the BMW just coming back, and then eventually overtook.
It was was definitely pulling harder. Maybe just because your batteries kind of gave up.
You know, on the Autobahn, yeah, you'd have come past me, but for every other country in the world, this is quicker. Let's try it without the gearbox muddying the water. Okay, so now we're gonna have a rolling race. The cars are in sports mode and we're holding them in manual and the gearbox in third gear, which is a bit hard in this car because it won't let you hold it in manual for long. It like changes gear on you. Anyway, let's see if we can get to speed and count it in. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. This picked up nicely again, but not as good as last time. In fact, I'm at the back of the pack. Bugger. Oh no, this is a complete role reversal. The Audi's doing much better now, it's not having to change down. I'm getting totally dropped. Guys, I'm calling it off now. Right, I've had to call it off because the end of the runway, I need to keep you guys safe. From my viewpoint, which was quite a bit further back. What went on?
I'd say the Audi was about a nose in front of me by the time you called it off. He was just gradually pulling on the last 10, 15 seconds. Amazing.
That is insane. That is completely the reversal of what we just saw. It was madness. I mean, I don't know what happened here in the Volvo. When the gearbox was involved, it seemed to have an advantage. Like the whole electric system and the gearbox seemed to work together really, really well in terms of changing down compared to the other two cars. But when it was just on boost and power, it was just dropped by the two Germans. Okay, so these are the scores then. It's drag race, BMW. First rolling race, I'm going to give it to this Volvo because it was ahead for most of the time. And then the second rolling race, Audi. So it's basically one each. The final challenge will be the decider. Right, and now we're going to have a brake test from 70 miles an hour when we hit the line, full emergency stop. This is the decider. I think the BMW may have an advantage though because it's the lightest by quite a few hundred kilos. So let's see. Come on, Volvo, you can do it. Come on. Get those Polestar brakes doing their job. Here's the line. Left foot brake, Matt. Do it. Did you see that? I'm literally getting strangled by the seatbelt because it panicked. That's Volvo's for you. Always thinking about safety first rather than winning a brake test. So that won a rolling race, this won a rolling race, that won the drag, and it won the brake test. So overall, BMW, congratulations. BMW fanboys, you go celebrate in the comments box below. But Volvo fanboys, you can be commenting as well about how your car is more eco-friendly and almost as quick, and really for the real world, it might be better. It's probably not really, but anyway, there you go. If you want to check out the guy who actually owns and was driving that BMW X3 M40i, his name's Pete. He's from Petrolhead Tours, and you can follow him on Instagram at Petrolhead Tours. And he does various kind of road trips and stuff like that with supercars, and you can sign up and go along with him, and he'll take you on excursions to different countries and stuff in your car. So go check that out. Also, please follow us on Instagram at carwow cars. Thanks for watching.